Okay, if you got this problem wrong, you're watching this video. And the first thing you're going to learn is welcome to high school. What I mean by that, rarely in a mathematics class will we use mixed numbers. We don't write 6 1/2. We write them as what we call rational numbers. Ratio, fractions, right? Ratio, A to B. So, if you recall, you take this times this, so 6 times 2 is 12. Add that. So this number is really 13 halves. Now, you could distribute that -4. Nothing wrong with that. But please excuse my dear Aunt Sally, parentheses is supposed to be the last thing we do as we work in this inverse order. So let's divide by -4. Now I'm going to show you a different method. We're going to divide fractions. So if you look, I changed colors here to red. I am dividing by -4 over 1. I'm dividing fractions, which is exactly possible. Some of you may have learned copy dot flip. That is a technique. That is multiplying by the inverse, and that is how you eliminate fractions. But true fraction division can occur. And I learned this in college, and I just made up this term. I call it the sandwich method. And what I mean by that, we multiply the buns, we multiply the patties. So 13 times 1 is 13. The patties, 2 times -4 is -8. Notice how these cancel, and all I'm left with is n minus 1. Now, I'm going to add 1, so those cancel. What is another way to represent 1? Well, it would be 8 over 8, or 6 over 6, or a over a. It doesn't, as long as it is x over x, that is the number 1. So let's add 8 over 8. Now, cool thing about -1, I can move the negative up to the denominator because that number is -1 and this number is -1. So I'm allowed to move that negative sign around. Let me erase that. So now 8 minus 13. 8 minus 13 is -5. The denominator stays, and I'm left with n. So the correct answer is -5/8.